I'm enjoying my run here around Budapest, and I'm going to circle around the Parliament building and make my way over to Buda across the Széchenyi Bridge. Hello my friends and welcome to East Midlands Airport, and as I can imagine you've already guessed, it is time for another travel adventure, and this time it is going to be a huge travel adventure. I am going to be going to Budapest, the capital of Hungary, before a massive adventure across the Balkans and southeastern Europe, with the aim to get all the way to Bulgaria. But Budapest, Hungary is the first destination on my travel odyssey, my Balkans travel odyssey, and I cannot wait to get started on this adventure. So, you're going to come along for this latest travel adventure. Let's go! I have landed safely here in Budapest, Hungary. My adventure can begin. Let's go! Good morning, jó reggelt, and welcome to the first full day of my travel vlog here in Budapest, the capital of Hungary, the start of my incredible adventure. And today I'm so excited to explore Budapest, the capital of Hungary. There's going to be so much to see and do here, and one of the first things I really enjoy doing when I come to a new city is just to go on a really nice relaxed wander and explore of the city, walking around, seeing what I can find and getting accustomed to the city. So that's going to be the start of what I do today here in Budapest. So I have been walking through the wonderful city of Budapest. I'm currently on the Pest side of the city, and so this is the eastern side of Budapest, on the east side of the River Danube, which runs north to south through the city of Budapest. And I have made it to this spectacular and iconic Hungarian Parliament building, the Országház, which is absolutely marvellous. It's actually the biggest, the largest building in all of Hungary, and it opened in 1902, and it's absolutely beautiful. It really is the landmark, the pinnacle of Hungarian tourism, and it's so iconic. So, great first step on my journey here in Budapest. And I am now walking along the mighty Danube River. Now, this giant of a river flows through a huge amount of Central and Southeastern Europe, and it crosses 4 major European capitals: Vienna in Austria, Bratislava in Slovakia, Budapest here in Hungary, and Belgrade in Serbia. And this mighty river divides the 2 sides of Budapest. So as I mentioned before, I'm currently walking along the Pest side of Budapest, which is the flatter side of Budapest, the city, and on the other side of the Danube you can see Buda, which is the more hilly side of the city. And these two cities, which actually historically were two separate cities along with Obuda, Old Buda, joined together, were unified in 1873, and following that time Budapest grew to be the major European capital it is today, one of the biggest cities in all of Europe. And it's an absolutely stunning river, beautiful in this glorious sunshine here today. And on the other side of the river now you can see the Halászbástya, the Fisherman's Bastion, as well as Buda Castle further along in the distance over there. And where I was before, on the left side right behind me here, you can see the Hungarian Parliament building. So it's an absolutely fabulous river, gorgeous in the sunshine today. And one of the things I love most about cities in the world are when you have such an iconic, beautiful river which flows between the city. Absolutely beautiful. I'm continuing to walk along the mighty Danube, and I'm continuing to walk along the Pest side of Budapest, the eastern side of the Danube. And right behind me now, upon this huge hill, you can see the Citadella, which is this fortress located upon Gellért Hill in Budapest. And this Citadella was built in 1851 following the Hungarian Revolution of 1848, and it was actually occupied by the Soviets following the Hungarian Revolution of 1956, where the Soviets fired down into the city in an assault which overthrew the then Hungarian-led government. And it was absolutely really imposing up upon this Gellért Hill. So I have just been to the Nagy Csarnok, the central market here in Budapest, on the Pest side of Budapest, and I've got myself a magyaros lángos. So lángos is a speciality of Hungarian cuisine, and I cannot wait to try this lángos for the first time. I've never tried lángos, but this one, I believe, is a very traditional Hungarian one with salami, cheese, onion and sour cream. So, very excited to try it for the first time. What were my thoughts on the lángos? Well, I enjoyed it, and it was very filling actually. So I think the bread must be kind of fried, and then it was sort of layered with sour cream and lots of cheese, and then the salami and onions, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So it's going to keep me going for quite a long time. And as you can see, I'm back by the Danube, by the Citadella up on Gellért Hill over there, and I'm going to make my way back into the city centre. Good morning, my my friends, jó reggelt and welcome to the second full day of my adventure here in Budapest, the capital of Hungary. And as you can see, I'm back down by the mighty river Danube, and you can see the Buda Castle and the Halászbástya, the Fisherman's Bastion, over there on the Buda side of Budapest, and that's my plan today. So yesterday, as you remember, I'm sure, I explored a lot of the Pest side of Budapest. So the Pest side is very much kind of like the cultural kind of part of the city, but on the other side you have got these two iconic landmarks here in Budapest, and generally it's the hillier part of Budapest. It's also tends to be the more affluent and residential part of the city, and it's incredibly verdant, and in the distance you can see the Citadella again, the magnificent fortress which overlooks the marvellous city of Budapest. I'm now walking along the Széchenyi Thermal, which is one of the most iconic bridges here in Budapest, connecting Pest behind me with Buda, where I'm heading to right now. And over that side again you can see the magnificent river Danube. It's another glorious day here in Budapest, the capital of Hungary. So lucky. I mean, it's early September, but it's already roasting, and it's only about 11 AM in the morning, so I'm really looking forward to exploring the Buda part of Budapest today in this absolutely fantastic city in the glorious sunshine. I have been walking up the Buda Castle, which you should be able to see behind me right now. And on this glorious, beautiful day here in Budapest, I've found one of the most beautiful panoramic spots in the city. And if I turn around, once again you can see the magnificent river Danube, and over there in the distance the Hungarian Parliament, the Országház, which I went to yesterday, and you saw that. We've got the Széchenyi Bridge, the chain bridge over there, the iconic bridge here in Budapest. And on the other side of the Danube, on the Pest, you can see the St. István Basilica, the St. István Basilica. What a beautiful, gorgeous spot this is here in Budapest. I'm absolutely loving it. I have been walking along the beautiful streets of the Buda Castle district of Budapest here in the Buda side of Budapest, and right behind me now you have two absolutely beautiful buildings. We have the Church of Our Lady of Buda Castle, and then the Ministry of the Interior building right behind me now as well. This area is absolutely beautiful. The architecture really is stunning, so I'm going to have a great explore and wander around this area. I have got myself some kurtushkalach, which is Hungarian chimney cake. So along with the lángos, this is something, since I've been here, I've discovered that I want to try, and it looks really good, to be honest. Kurtushkalach. I'm here in a beautiful spot with the church right behind me, and I'll let you guys know how this is after I've tried it. Napot, my friends, good afternoon. So I tried the kurtush kalach and I really enjoyed it. So this is the Hungarian chimney cake and it was really crispy, buttery, and had lots and lots of sugar. So I really enjoyed it and recommend you try the kurtush kalach if you come to Budapest. If you come to Hungary, it's definitely worth a try. And as you can see right behind me now, I am by the Halászbástya. So this is a fortress and this is part of the Buda Castle complex, which has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1987, and up there through those archways you'll get a magnificent panoramic view of the city of Budapest. It looks very busy at the moment, but I'm really happy to be here and I've already enjoyed lots of the panoramic views of Budapest. But this is an iconic part of Budapest, the Halászbástya, Fisherman's Bastion. So from the Halászbástya you really do get some absolutely beautiful panoramic views of the city of Budapest. Again, in the distance, the absolutely magnificent Hungarian Parliament building, the Országház, and the Szent István Basilica that you can see again there, and of course the mighty Danube which runs between this incredible city. After a truly wonderful explore of the beautiful Buda side of Budapest, I'm going to be making my way back to Pest across the other side of the Danube, where this evening I'm going to be getting a river cruise on the Danube. I cannot wait to see this magical city at night, and it's going to be so exciting to see Budapest in a completely different light. My friends, to go on an evening cruise, an evening boat trip on the magnificent River Danube. Let's go! Good evening, my friends. So I've just been on the 1-hour river cruise on the mighty River Danube and it was absolutely worth it. I got to see so many of the iconic landmarks here in Budapest. Most of all, the absolutely spectacular Hungarian Parliament building. This building at night, the Országház, is absolutely spectacular. It just takes on another glow at night. So doing a river cruise on the Danube was absolutely worth it. I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic way to see the city of Budapest in another light, and what a brilliant way to conclude the second day of my adventure here in Budapest. regard, good morning my friends, and welcome to the third and final day of my adventure here in Budapest, the capital of Hungary. And this morning I'm going to go on a run around this wonderful city. So I've had 2 days to explore both the Pest and the Buda sides of this fantastic city. And what I also love to do, sometimes on my travels, is go on a run, because that's another way of enjoying the beauty of a city and getting even more familiar with it. And now I know the route to cross both from the Pest side to the Buda side. I think it's going to be a fantastic way to round off my time here in Budapest. And later on today, my plan is also to go to the Széchenyi Thermal Bath. So Budapest is renowned for its geothermal baths and spas. So that's going to be my plan today, to enjoy my final day here in the Hungarian capital. So my friends, I've been running along the Pest side of the Danube and I've made it back to the Országház, the Hungarian Parliament building, which again looks beautiful today with the beautiful blue sky and sunshine again here in the Hungarian capital. So I'm enjoying my run here around Budapest, and I'm going to circle around the Parliament building and make my way over to Buda across the Széchenyi Bridge. Along the iconic Széchenyi chain bridge over the mighty river Danube, which you can see in the background behind me, and up there, Buda Castle. That's where I'm heading next. So I have made it back to the magnificent Buda Castle, and on this glorious morning got this beautiful, incredible panoramic view of the city of Budapest behind me. It's quite nice because I'm here in the morning. There aren't quite as many visitors here, but wow, absolutely breathtaking here. So beautiful. You can see the Országház, the Hungarian Parliament building in the distance, the famous Széchenyi chain bridge. You've got the St. István Basilica over there, and you can really see the topography of the Pest side of Budapest. It's much flatter, and here in Buda it's much hillier, but this is a glorious spot for some panoramic views of the city of Budapest. I've now made it back to the Halászbástya, the Fisherman's Bastion here in Budapest, with some more absolutely fantastic panoramic views of the gorgeous city of Budapest here. It's been absolutely fantastic to go on a run this morning. It's such a great way to explore a city in another way, and I'm going to be heading back over that side, back over to Pest to complete my run. Okay guys, so I'm now running back across the Széchenyi chain bridge, and behind me you can see the Hungarian Parliament, the Országház, crossing the mighty river Danube back into the Pest side of the city to complete my run. What a run!
Az oktogon következik.
My friends, so it is time to try out the Széchenyi Thermal Bath. So, as you know, Budapest is renowned for its geothermal baths, so I cannot wait to try this. I think it's going to be an incredible experience, and one of those experiences that you have to enjoy when you're here in Budapest. And the building itself, the Széchenyi Thermal Baths, with its iconic yellow paint on the outside. I can't wait, it's going to be wonderful. So I've made it to the Széchenyi Thermal Bath, and the Széchenyi Thermal Bath is the largest thermal bath in all of Europe, and I've been enjoying the wonderful hot and cold indoor and outdoor pools here in Széchenyi, here in Budapest. It's an absolutely fantastic experience. You've got to come here if you come to Budapest. I've been really enjoying it, and sort of moving between the different pools, so hot and cold. And then there was a sauna that I went to, which was genuinely a test of endurance. That was really tough to get through. My only shame is that I haven't got a swim cap, so you need a swim cap to be able to go in the main pool and do some actually swimming up and down length. So that's my only shame from this trip. But I'm going to look forward to going back in some of those pools and enjoying the therapeutic effect that they bring. Hello my friends, so I'm walking through the Tunnel Grič here in Zagreb. These tunnels underneath the city of Zagreb. It's like a labyrinth of tunnels here.